Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I got three different colors of a kind of ink that I've kind of been looking at for a little while and I want to try. And I got them along with this Schmincke Indian ink, which seems to be a re-release of ink they had put out previously. I'm not sure, but I got it to try it. This Schmincke ink says it is waterproof for drawing, painting, and writing. And it looks like it should be able to be used with, I think that's dip pen and brushes. It does say shake before use. So these other colors are from Kaweco. I am not sure how to say these. I've been kind of looking at these. I like the way the bottles look too. But I got these three colors in Paradise Blue, Sunset Orange, and Ruby Red. The swatches I think I saw for this can get very light, so it could potentially be a yellowish. But for what I kind of want to draw, if it doesn't come out as yellow as I want, I have my yellow Rohrer and Klingner ink to use if I need to. One difference between this, these inks are not waterproof. So you could say that they could be more like watercolor in a way. I really like the bottles. I thought the bottles looked really cute. So it's kind of one of the reasons why I got them. There was another color, they had a gray I wanted to get, but the website I like to shop from occasionally is St. Louis Art Company, and they were out of the gray. The box doesn't really have much information on it other than the color. The company was established in 1883. It's premium ink. This is made in Austria, but then manufactured in Germany. So yeah. A couple other things that I got some of these erasers, which I thought would be interesting to try and use. These are just kind of like grease pencils you'd use in the same way. You pull the string, it rolls it back, and then you have a pencil eraser. So I got two of those to use. I got some more of this masking tape, washi tape brand. I personally prefer this. The decorative ones are nice, but I find this works the best for me personally, especially when it comes to using it to line off a drawing, and it doesn't, I have never had any issues with this tearing the paper. So that's that. And then I also got an eyedropper bottle. Just because, I mean, I already do have an eyedropper here, and I use that to pick up water and put on my palette, but I thought it would be kind of nice, maybe, because I use this one, I will actually dip it in my water, and it's already getting some residue in there. I'm not specifically concerned about it, you know, baking my paints dirty or anything, but this is its own thing. So I could fill this up with clean water, and then I would only be getting clean water from it. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's got a stopper in it, so. So first things first, I want to swatch these colors out, and then maybe try and paint something with them. One thing that I'm now thinking about, and maybe it is beneficial that I got this eyedropper. This is a bottle of ink and it does not have droppers attached to them. So I might actually end up using this to do that. We'll see what happens. Oh, sorry for the loud banging here. Let's see. Alright, so the black I will do separate. That's actually filled up pretty close to the top there. This was probably a mistake. I need to get some pipettes. I do like these bottles though. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just making dirty water over here. I did not think this through. I will have to go get clean water after this, and I will fill up my little pipette bottle over there. Alright, I'm going to go clean up my water, put some clean water in this dropper bottle, and I will be back. Alright, so alright, one of the things I wanted to do, I have this bucket here, and I wanted, drop my pencil, to make kind of a color wheel. It's not very circle or very round because the bucket got bent, but this is going so well. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, and then we're gonna do the ink seems to dry quick enough. It feels like this is already dry, or it looks dry over here. Yeah, at first I was a little concerned with the orange, but I kind of like this color wheel. It does feel very earthy. And honestly, it's one that I could be interested in painting with a bit more. I think in the meantime, while I'm letting that dry, I will see what colors I mix up with adding the yellow. Okay, so this will be the Paradise Blue, just to dip my brush in. Oh wow. That is a really nice green though. Just a smidge more blue. Just a little bit of that blue, very potent. That's a super potent blue. It just takes over the yellow right away. These two colors can make some really beautiful like plum purples. I think adding in this yellow will definitely be really nice. I don't remember if this brand had a yellow. I'll have to go back and check. Alright, one thing is, like I said, that these colors are not permanent colors. So they do lift, but they don't seem, I mean, not scrubbing like super hard, but they don't seem like, they feel like, you know, like, I don't know, semi-permanent, if that's even a thing. Like, they seem staining. The yellow or the orange seems more so than the blue, but even still, it's still kind of have to scribble a considerable amount. It's not too bad though. And this is dry, but it's a little shiny. Let's see. Now, maybe because I laid it thicker up here is why this is coming up. So I'm not going to hold that against the ink for any reason, because all the stuff down here didn't budge. So, alright, so one thing I do want to do is alright, and then I think that I have done in the previous videos, I'll wet the paper and see how they each react in the water. One thing that's I just noticed seems a little interesting, I don't know if you can see it over here, but it looks like the other ink has separated out from the yellow ink. So that's kind of interesting. While those dry, I'm gonna let them dry, and I think I will, after I get this done, that is where I will have to probably end this video for now. But I do definitely want to do another one painting with these, because I really like this color. This is not what I was going for, but I'm feeling it, and I like adding in the yellow to these as well. So I think I'm going to go work on sketching out what I want to do. I think I have a few other things I want to sketch out, but we're gonna let this dry real quick. This up here was just to see, since I know that when I laid these swatches out, I know that I had a lot more pigment up here, just to see what the difference is between scrubbing in these corners and then just lightly rubbing my brush on these corners. So it seems that these lift up far more depending on how much you have on the page. And one thing I did notice over here was that when I originally put the circle down to just line out the area, it already looks, you could see that there's that, we'll see if you can see it without. There is a circle from here where it seemed like it was lifting up the ink as I went to go fill in the inside. So that's also something to be aware of. Well, that is it for the Kaweco Inks Part 1. I appreciate you for sticking around this long if you've made it this far. Please come back for Part 2 where I show you what I paint with these inks. Hope to see you there, and consider subscribing if you liked my video, or consider giving it a thumbs up. But yeah, I will hope to see you next time. Goodbye.